Hi guys, my name is Melissa Joyce. Welcome to my channel. If you have not joined me before, we do a number of product reviews here on my channel, and that is what we are going to be doing today. It's going to be a bit of a combo review because I want to talk about two products that I have been using together on my lips in the morning that I have been really enjoying. And interestingly, these came both from January subscription services, but from two different ones. So from BoxyCharm, we have the Purlisse Daily Lip Nourisher with mango and shea butter. And from Ipsy, we have the Jelly Pong Pong Lip Scrub, and that is with coffee and coconut. So I'm going to talk about both these companies a little bit. I've talked about this one before just last month. I'm going to tell you a bit about each of the products and then tell you how I have been using this and my thoughts on the product. So let us start. I'll start with Purlisse. I've talked about this company before, so I'm not going to talk too much about the actual company right now. I will put a card at the end of this video back to my Purlisse review, which was for an eye cream last month. But basically, Purlisse means pure and smooth in French, and this is a company that was started by an actress who was having lots of problems with her skin because of being in front of the camera with really cakey makeup all day. And she ended up taking what she knew about sort of Asian beauty wisdom and fusing it with modern beauty technology to come up with this skincare line, Purlisse. They use ingredients like blue lotus and white tea, things like that, a lot of anti-aging properties, a lot of really good ingredients. This is their only lip product, and the ingredients in here, the mango and shea butter, as well as the other ingredients, are supposed to really help nourish and moisturize your lips without creating any kind of barrier. This does not have any kind of petroleum in it, which is what it would be basically if you put Vaseline on your lips. Something like that is really good at locking in moisture if you have something moisturizing down below, but once you put a Vaseline type product on your lip, it's not going to allow any other moisture to sink in on top of it. So their point in making this was to provide something with a lot of really good nourishing benefits that will not create a barrier. It also says that this then stops you having like a lip product addiction, because if you keep using things with petroleum in it, you keep wanting to put more and more on because it doesn't actually feel like moisture is getting through to your lips. In addition to the mango and shea butter, they have jojoba oil, rice bran, and vitamin E, which are all supposed to be very nourishing for your lips. So the benefits that they list for this product, in addition to it being petroleum free, is that mango seed butter is highly nourishing and has vitamins A, C, and E in it. The shea butter is very moisturizing, and it's a product that we see, or an ingredient that we see in a number of moisturizing products. The jojoba oil in this is supposed to be very soothing, and it's supposed to be especially good if you have dry or chapped lips. The rice bran oil is also moisturizing and is supposed to protect from UV rays on your lips. The vitamin E leaves your lips conditioned and supple, and it is also said to enhance the color of your lip product when used underneath your lipstick, whatever that might be that you use for the day, and is also supposed to help the product glide on top. The packaging for this is beautiful. This is the full size. It's going to set you back $16, so it's a little on the pricier side, but it is close to how much you're going to pay for any kind of lip conditioning treatment at Sephora. They have, as I said, lovely packaging, and then this is what the actual product looks like. It's a squeeze tube with that sort of kind of hard tip on it. And one of the things, this is a small thing, but I quite like, you know, sometimes you get squeezy gloss things and you press it and some comes out, and then as soon as you stop pressing it, like sucks it back in again. So then you have to try to dispense more than you actually want so that you can get, that doesn't seem to happen with this. It dispenses nicely and then the product stays outside. So you only need to dispense the tiniest little bit to get it to cover all of your lips. Now it says to apply liberally whenever needed and then wait for it to sink into your lips. So I have taken this with me sometimes to use it as a treatment on the go, but I really enjoy using this in the morning. In the evening, I like using something that does have a little bit more structure to it that's a little bit creamier and heavier, because I feel like if you put something like that on before you go to sleep, it really has a chance to sink in. So I did a review a month ago, I think, of a lip product that I received in my subscription last month, and that one was a much thicker, heavier product that I was a little iffy on just because it's very sweet. That was the Hanalei lip treatment, and I will put a card for that review up here and also put a link for it in the description bar below. That was what I really liked as a night treatment. For me, this works really well in the morning, and it works really well paired with the lip scrub that I received. So let's talk a little bit about Jelly Pong Pong. First product I've ever received from them, and then this product specifically. Jelly Pong Pong is a company from the UK, and you can't help but like saying the words Jelly Pong Pong. Jelly Pong Pong is an awesome name. I'm going to read you a little bit about their About Them section from their website, because they do talk a little bit about the name and their brand philosophy. So they talk about Jelly Pong Pong being a name that will always be strange to many, and it was born from the notion of wanting to evoke the eccentricity that is innate to all of us, the fascination and awe that we arouse simply by being different and perfectly unique. The founder, Susan Chai, says, "I love cosmetics, but create it a little differently. Products with soul, which tell a funny story, which rekindle romances, and which are created because we are inspired by the weird and wonderful. It has always been my greatest joy to make quirky, forward-thinking cosmetics that combine play with artless sophistication, stuff made of dreams and emboldened by ideas. From spongy trifle lipsticks to cellulite-free eyeshadows, we celebrate these witty and sometimes unconventional products which we have dreamt and come up with. My hope is to bring you an irresistible line of cosmetics, extraordinary yet beautiful, for you to discover and delight in. I invite you to embrace all that is uniquely Jelly Pong Pong." So I really like it when companies do this. They say, you know, what their brand is about, why they started the line, what makes them different than others, and they really are embracing being sort of wacky and unique. Maybe not wacky, but unique and different and fun. And you'll see if you go to their website, which I will link down below, you know, it's very cutesy, it's very girly, it's got a lot of fun things. I do think that in some areas they really come up with some really great descriptions of their products, in others they don't quite as much. And I think especially when you have a brand that, for at least those of us in North America, I believe you always have to order online, they should really get more into telling those interesting, funny stories about their products, which is kind of what's promised there in the brand description. They have like the Neapolitan palette, the cherry pie palette, the shoe palette. They have a lot of like stick eye primers, stick concealers. They have mascara, they have different shadow sticks, things like that. So there is a lot of different variety. It's all very cute. And it's unique things like each different shade of lipstick has a different pattern on the package. So one will be owls, another will be hot air balloons, something else will be seashells. Like, it's all really beautiful thought put into the packaging of the products, which is really appreciated. It's very, very thoughtful. It does appear that Jelly Pong Pong is strictly cosmetics. They don't have skincare of any kind. I think they have a shea body butter, but other than that, they are strictly cosmetics. So let's talk about this product. This is actually a full-size product, although it appears from the website if you buy this, it comes in a much cuter box that we did not get in our Ipsy subscription. So this is still inside the box, but there's a cuter box that it's packaged in. So the full size is 0.35 fluid ounces, and it is the Coffee and Coconut Lip Scrub. So this is a shea butter based lip scrub. So both of the products we're talking about today has shea butter in it. And the scrub in here is sugar. And it also has jojoba oil and rosehip oil as well. And it says that it smooths and plumps and gets your lips ready for the day. This is vegan and cruelty free. So if that is the kind of thing that matters to you, you would like that. This is that. And it just says to use a pea-size amount and to scrub it onto your lips before, you know, putting on your lip product for the day. It is formulated in Italy and then packaging made in China, and it's distributed through the UK. This is $19 for this product, so it is a pricey little one. But I really am enjoying how this is working. So I've already done my makeup for the day, so I'm not going to put it on, but I am not somebody, you know, slightly makeup skincare newbie here. I've never really used a lip scrub before, and I really like this. So it does have this really nice, you smell the coconut and you smell the coffee in here. But they go together quite nicely. Like, it's a really nice smell to get in the morning, and you can see that I've been using this. So as they say, I take out a little bit of it, and it really is very scrubby. It is sugar, so you know it's scrubby, but it still feels gentle, and it doesn't feel like it's hard to rinse off, because if you get a little bit in your mouth, it's not a big deal, or at least I don't think it is, and then warm water really rinses it away. So how I've been using this in my skincare routine is that I do this before I wash the rest of my face. This part I do, so I'll put the scrub on before I clean the rest of my face, so that when I'm cleaning my face, it also helps to get any of the scrub off if there's any of it left. And I scrub that on for, I want to say, maybe 30 seconds or so. I go back and forth with my finger. I also rub my lips together to let it scrub in between. For me, my problem area in the winter when it's dry and when I tend to have a cold and I'm breathing through my mouth is I get dry skin right here. So I try to focus a little bit on those areas to really scrub and exfoliate my lips. Because I've never used a scrub before, I'm amazed at how soft my lips feel afterwards, and not even soft, it really does plump. So I'm not sure if the plumping comes from caffeine in the coffee or extra blood flow from the scrubbing, but whatever it is, it really feels like my lips are just really full after I do this. And then after I wash my face and, you know, do that, I go in with the Purlisse lip treatment, and this is so nice. It is such a serum formula, and that is not something that I've really used before. I tend to be somebody who has a lot of chapsticks and like those kinds of textures around me on the go, so that's not really something that you can put on before you put on your lipstick, or you do put it on, let it moisturize for a bit, and then you have to wipe it off before you put anything else on top. But this is such a beautiful, thin, serumy consistency that you don't need to wipe this off or do anything. What I find is if I put this on, after scrubbing my lips, if I don't put any lip product on, I can still rub my lips together and feel the serum and the slip of it a little bit well over an hour after I first put it on. But if I'm going to be putting lip product on, I put it on, maybe let it sink in for like 5 minutes or so, and then you don't have to wipe anything off. You just put your lip product on over top of it, and it applies beautifully. And I've never had that before, where it is something that is such a thin serum consistency that it really sinks into the lips and helps moisturize before you put something else on top. So I have had no problem whatsoever with putting lipsticks or liquid lipsticks or lip glosses or anything else on over top when I have this as a layer underneath, which is really so nice. And the smoothness that this goes on to after using the scrub, I have never had lips that have felt so smooth and so amazing as I have over the last 2 to 3 weeks using this combination in the morning. Because usually what I would do is wash my face, moisturize, and put on, you know, a very chapstick type product to let that sink in for a little bit before I do my lipstick, but I still tend to have peeling skin. This is so good for me right now. It's so good. And just the combination of these two products together has been so wonderful. So as I said, I'm not somebody who has used a lot of lip scrubs before, so I can't necessarily tell you how this is better or worse than other lip scrubs, but I really like this one. I love the smell of it. I love the texture of it. I love what it does for my lips. It's really good. And then this is a product that has been pretty unique for me because, as I said, that serum, very light consistency has just been wonderful to use in the morning. So the combination of these are a big A+. If you received either one of these products, or both these products, pair them together. But if you receive this, try finding a lip scrub to use before it and use this in the morning. It is so good. And if you got a lip scrub like this, then try to find a lip treatment with this kind of wonderful serum consistency that lip product afterwards and lipsticks just glide on top of. This has been a big winner and is my favorite combination of things that I received in my subscription boxes this month. So way to go, Ipsy. Way to go, BoxyCharm. These are so nice to get. So what I'm going to do is leave that there. If you have any thoughts about these products, let me know. Leave a comment below. I always respond to every comment. If you like this kind of review, give me a thumbs up. And I hope you consider subscribing if you have not subscribed already. I will also leave a card up here for the review of the other Purlisse product that I use. So if you want to, you can click that now and head on over and watch that review. And if not, I will see you again soon, and another video will be suggested at the end of this video. Have a great day. Bye.